Hi everyone, I'm Josh with Josh Wright Piano TV. Thanks so much for joining me today. I'm glad that you're here. Today I'm going to be discussing a very short little segment of the Beethoven Sonata, Moonlight Sonata, Op.27 No.2, third movement. This is one of my most viewed YouTube videos, which is so funny because I just sat down one day many years ago and I said, okay, I'm just going to kind of read through this with you guys and give you some suggestions on how I would approach learning it. And it's gotten so many views that I'm going to make a pro practice video, a full-length tutorial on this later this year. Funny enough, I run two paid courses, the VIP Masterclass series, which is just little short videos based on members' questions each week, and then Pro Practice, which are these full-length tutorials. So later this year, I'll make a full Pro Practice video on this, but today I was discussing a bunch of different little spots in this for one of my VIP members who had asked about like these trills, who'd asked about this chordal section, and a bunch of other really tough places. But I wanted to share one part that I talked about today and why and how I came about choosing these finger numbers or this fingering in this passage that goes. Because for many years I've taught this, and when I go to demonstrate, I totally I'm terrible at it. And so yesterday, and I knew that I was going to be making that VIP or the Pro Practice video later this year, and I knew I had to make this masterclass video today for this member. So I said, okay, about 2 days ago, I sat down and I said, I'm going to experiment with every possible way of playing this passage. Okay, so I wanted to show you why I did what I did. Okay, so if I was playing all fives on the top, I noticed that if I go like 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 4, 3, 2, 1, wow, that feels so good. But as soon as you start to speed it up, it's very easy for the fingers to get tangled up. So you might think, oh, well, let me just do all thumbs in that case. That gets a little crunched up there. So I thought, okay, well, maybe I do all fours. And I thought, oh, that's feeling better, but it's not quite there. So I thought, okay, maybe there has to be a mixture of fours and fives. So I like 1, 5, 1, 5, 1, 5. And then I like to go to 1, 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, 1, 4. And then it's up to you if you want to do 2, 4, 1, 4 or 2, 5, 1, 5 there. And then for the last two, I really like 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 5, or 1, 5, 1, 4, 1, 5. Now, if you don't have a pencil, you're probably like, your mind's about to explode. What are all these numbers? Just grab your score if you're working on this and write this in. I'm going to go through it one more time with what I prefer. I gave you a bunch of different suggestions just barely of, oh, you could do this or that, but I'm going to show you my exact fingering here. 1, 5, 1, 5, 1, 5, 1, 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, 1, 4. And then here I do like 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 5. But you can also do 1, 5, 1, 4 if that's more comfortable. The reason I chose all of that is each of those positions helps me keep a very relaxed hand. That feels good, and then that feels good. That feels good. That feels good. That feels good. Okay? And if you absolutely want to, you could start off 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4. But the other thing that I like to focus on is I like to think of the connections where you have 2 to 1. You don't have to actually do a physical connection because your hand is rotating. That's one of the big tips that I want to instill in you today is this rotation. That really helps. A lot of people ask me, well, why do you rotate? Well, if you think about it, if your hand is pointing straight up the keyboard like that, it's not in a relaxed position. This is just not a relaxed position anyway. But if you rotate, it keeps you a little bit more straight on. So when you go to play this, Oops, a little sloppy. Better. So, and it's going to take me a few more days or weeks to get comfortable with that. But that fingering, when you rotate like that, it helps to keep the hand more compact and straight onto the keyboard, into the fallboard, excuse me. So, and when your hand is like this, it's relaxed. When it's pointing or twisting, as you may have seen from the recent Taubman video that I posted about the Taubman approach, the conversation with Robert Dorso, he talked about twisting. And I've always known that rotation is good, but the way he eloquently put it, like, you know, the hand is in the most relaxed position when it's kind of pointing straight on, I liked that a lot, and that really helped me articulate that idea to my students. Okay, and then if you want help voicing it, just do extremes. Super ugly way of practicing, and it's not artistic at all, but it just helps get the thumb voicing, and then that keeps the hand a lot more loose. So I hope the tips presented today can help you in this amazingly difficult little passage that I've seen tighten students up for many years, and I hope this new fingering that I've given you and the reasons behind that fingering can help you stay loose and help you stay more comfortable and with less tension, which allows you to play faster with more ease, allows you to voice more easily. If any of you have any questions, please let me know. My email is josh@joshwrightpiano.com. I'm also going to list 3 links below. I'll link the VIP Masterclass series if you guys wanted to check out today's video and the library of over 100 more videos there. I also will leave links for Pro Practice, which also has a library of over 100 full-length tutorials, and then a link for a webinar that I recently put out with 10 of my favorite tips. If you haven't had a chance to watch that webinar, I would highly recommend that you go watch that, because it takes 10 of the most requested concepts that people on this YouTube channel, that it's almost at its 10-year mark, thank you guys so much for your support, have asked, and those concepts that I keep teaching over and over again, not only on YouTube, but also in my private lessons. So I hope that can help you as well in your studies. Have a great week. Good luck in your practice sessions.